that's so weird. What's it doing? Oh my goodness. Hello. All right, let's see. Clear. My hair's weird. Hey, y'all. I am live. Oops. Give it a couple minutes for people to get in here if they're coming. Let's go with that. Hello. Hello. If you're here, say hello. This is weird. I'm opposite. I see a few people in. Say hey if you can. If all's working, say hey. Hey, Valerie. How are you? Valerie B. Good to see you, my dear. Oh, I have your card up there, but I'm sitting in front of it. Sort of turned a little bit. Hey, Jesse Miller Unboxings and More. I'm turned a little bit because just to try to get comfortable. Hey, Maritza. How are you? Maritza's Yarn and Crafts. Good to see you. Hey, Dawn Lindo. How are you? Good to see y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, Laura the Bargain Hunter. Good to see you. How are you? How's everybody doing tonight? The weather is perfect. Absolutely perfect here. So I hope we don't have any troubles. Hey, Joyful Steffi. Hey, good to see you. How are you? Good to see you. There's a lot of I always tell y'all there's a lot of channels that come in here. So look at them. If you don't know the names, go check out their channels. Hey, Miss Jackie Russell, good to see you. Jackie's saying, hi, Mary, popping in quickly and we'll be back. Taking care of getting the dogs in for the night. Okay, that sounds good. Got to get them in. And I want to know more about your weather. How's it doing that away when you get back? Jesse Miller is saying you have slow mode on. Oh, we can only send a message every minute. Oh, how do I take care of that? Oh, I do see that. All right, let me see. I'm glad you know that. Well, it says above the titles that I have that on. I don't know what I did to get that on. I must have clicked something. So how can I take that off? It's not letting me do that. Let me see if I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can take it off. What in the world did I do? Let me see if I can. I don't know can I edit this while I'm working on it? Of course, y'all can't answer. So let me see if I can. I don't know. I don't know how to. Well, I shouldn't say. I've gone live from my phone once or twice, but I don't know if I can edit this. I'm going to try edit. I don't think it has the same things on the phone that it does on the computer. Allow video. Let's see. Comments are on. Let me see. No, I can't do it from my phone. Shoot. I don't know how to do it. It's not. Of course, y'all never go live, so you don't know how that works. All right, wait. I see an edit button. Let me see if I can edit it. Oh yeah, maybe I can. Y'all hold on because maybe I can edit this. I didn't see that edit button before. I'm trying, so bear with me if you can. I'm going to see what I did. Comments. It says comments. Comments moderation basic. Pause. Hold. I don't see what I did. This is just letting me do the same thing that the phone does. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm sorry because I don't see what I did and I don't know how to fix it. I may have to restart because this isn't any fun. Thumbnails. Oh my goodness. I don't see how to change it. Language, captions. Choose a few. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I don't see how to fix it. There's an edit button and I don't see how to fix it. So should I start over? It's an advanced setting. I don't know what I did. Let's see, slow mode on. You can only send messages. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I guess I can't access it while I'm live. This is awful because y'all like to talk. Okay, I'm going to carry on with the live. And if it's awful, now, if y'all didn't see that, I must have clicked something that I cannot fix while I'm live, that you can only comment every minute. I don't know what I did. It was an accident. I clicked on something accidentally. So I do apologize. Maybe that's to help me read your comments, because that does happen. Like they go by very fast. So I apologize because it's showing it up here, but I can't change it. So I'm going to start from the beginning and just see everybody and say, hey. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Marissa. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Laura. I saw it. And Stephanie. And Miss Jackie Russell. I saw all of you. And then we have CM Grad is Colleen. Hey, Colleen. Good to see you. MUA Melanie. Hey, Miss Melanie. How are you? Good to see you. Janet. Hey, Janet from Hawaii is here. Aloha. So jealous you're in Hawaii. I had the perfect day today, though. I think this is like a Hawaiian day. It was 83 and 29% humidity. Like that's no humidity. Hey, Lori Daniel, good to see you. I'm sorry about the only be able to I've never been on a live that restricted my comments. So y'all have to tell me how awful it is. And I'll be very careful the next live I do. Hey, sweet Melissa, good to see you. Hey, Tea Time Adventures. Yeah, I don't know why. I can't fix the slow mode. Sorry, T. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. And it won't let me fix it. I'd have to start all over. Slow mode means that you can only comment once every 60 seconds. So I do apologize for that because I don't know how I did it. Hey, Ellen. Ellen Kroon came in. Good to see you. Hey, Christine. Good to see you. I accidentally put on that you can only comment once every 60 seconds, y'all. I didn't do that on purpose, so I don't even know where I did that. But I changed it. Here comes Blue. Blue, now we don't want to see your bottom. So hopefully it won't bother you too much if you can only comment once a minute. T, if only allows, okay. Oh, if you're a moderator, Jesse thinks if you're a moderator, it's not bothering you. Hey, Kim's a little of a lot. Good to see you. Hey, Terry. Kim and Terry, you are both moderators. So just so you know, I accidentally put on something that can keeping everybody from only commenting once a minute. But moderators don't seem to have that problem. So I'm so sorry. Blue, why do you do this to me? I love you, but you're really in my way. I can't see. Okay. I'm so sorry. The torture for chatter. I'm so sorry, Melissa. This is torture for chatterbugs like me. Make you a big paragraph. I don't know. Is there a limit to how many letters you can use? I'm so sorry, Melissa. This won't happen again. I will make sure that I find that area and stay clear. Blue, you can't do that. Help me. All he wants to do is put his behind in your faces. I'm not kidding you. Now sit down. Sit down. I'm so sorry, y'all. Oh my goodness. The fur. This boy has the worst fur. The worst fur. So I've had my boys, my Smudge and Blue, I've had for how long have I had you? 8 years now. They're 8 years old. Well, they've been 8 years old since Aprilish, I guess. So okay. Thank you, T. T shared Maritza's T is sharing channels. Thank you, T. I appreciate that. Jesse says to Melissa, there's a character limits, but it's usually plenty of room. It's good to see you. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know what I did. And if I tried to edit it. I tried to edit it on my phone and it wouldn't let me. So I tried to edit it here. There's a little edit button. Would you stop now? I'm going to put you down. I cannot be up here and knocking everything down. Sorry. Oh my goodness. He's knocking everything down. And the fur, I cannot handle the fur right this very minute. Oh, all right, Blue. If you come up here, you have to sit down. Now, don't make me yell at you on live TV, on live whatever it's called. Y'all, I'm a wreck now. I'm a wreck. I'm so sorry, y'all. So thank you for sharing. So y'all, if you click on the links, you can find everybody's channel. If you're new around here or if you don't know somebody's channel. So would you all right, sit down, lovey. Sit. So let me see. There is y'all T is usually get on her way home. Oh, Melanie, I'm so sorry. She says, I don't think my comment went through. I'm good. My surgery is Wednesday. Can't wait till this is behind me. Everybody, please keep Melanie in your prayers. Mel she's a real live makeup artist. I know some people say they're makeup artists, but Mel is. And she is having breast surgery on Wednesday. So please keep her in your prayers, if you will. Sweet Melissa saying, hey, Stephanie, T, Terry, Kim, Jesse, Christine, Melanie, Ellen, Lynn, Erlene. Oh, Erlene, did you come in? I'm sorry, Erlene, I missed you. Hello. Hope I'm not missing anyone. I'm limited on characters. Melissa, I'm so sorry. Because, Melissa likes to gab like me. She's like me. Melissa has her own channel. Sweet Melissa, if you don't know. It's a fairly new channel. And also, y'all, let me scroll up because Erlene has a channel. I think y'all know this about these channels, but in case you don't, Joyful Stephanie has a channel. I've just met Stephanie recently, and she shows a lot of Temu hauls, and she's got a really good channel, y'all. Who introduced me to you? I think it might have been, I don't remember. Was it Laura? Favorites with Laura? Because I'm thinking that because Favorites with Laura does Temu, does a lot of Temu. I do Temu sporadically, but I never was a, what do you call them? A person for Temu, like Tea Time Adventures, Jackie Russell. I'm sure that Stephanie is Joyful Steffi. She probably is. What am I missing, y'all? I'm already missing things, even though it's going slower. But if you want to buy under Temu, go check out their channels because they'll have links for you to get coupons and save some money. And you can use their link also, even if you already are a member or already shop from Temu. And it gives them, you don't really get anything for it, but it gives them recognition so that they get more quote unquote money to spend with Temu, I believe. Is that correct? If you can answer, I don't know if you can. Oh my goodness. Y'all. Okay. Okay, Jesse, was Jesse saying? She's everybody's sharing channels, so that's nice. Now, sometimes YouTube doesn't like it if you share a lot of channels, but we're sharing a lot of channels and we're still here. They haven't knocked me off yet. So if they knock me off, I'll come back and I'll make sure I don't click that 60-second thing, y'all. So how is everybody? I tell y'all, I have had a horrifying week. Horrible. Hey, Arlene, All Things Arlene, good to see you. Arlene has a channel. I've had a bad week, so I know that y'all are going to help me feel better just because y'all lift my spirits so much. So just health issues for some dear friends. So, I always say, just please pray for yourselves, pray for everybody, pray for everybody our YouTube community and everything. Because, yeah, just can. So let's see. I'm missing so many things. Okay, so y'all, thank you for sharing the channels. So y'all, I have been, maybe because I'm under so much stress, because I'm worrying about some friends, some dear friends. I've been starving. Have y'all been starving? Do y'all ever have that in your life? Like, that happens to me every few months or so. I get to where I'm starving. Like, I cannot eat enough. I can't eat enough, but I also don't want to eat endlessly either. So does that ever happen to y'all? Prayers for everyone in the world, Terry says. Yes, ma'am. Prayers for everyone. I am drinking my IV liquid stuff. You look at my cute cup I have. It's got goldfish on it. Hey, Carol Gardner. She says, I'm here. Sorry, I'm late, Mary. I was talking to my mother. Oh, no problem. Carol's mom's birthday was just a day or two ago. So she's been in a really good mood. Her mom has. So, and Carol, Carol's real close with her mom, which is nice. It's nice when you're close with your mom. I was going to tell you what I'm wearing, and Blue is sitting on it. Blue. Oh, we're freezing. Blue. Now I have to get that from you. Oh no, I moved it. So he was sitting on it earlier. So it's got a lot of fur on it. This is from Carol Gardner. Do you see all that fur? This is velvet. So I have to get one of those cleaning rollers to clean that off before I put it back in my cabinet, because Blue sat on it. This is Nomad, one of my very favorite eyeshadow companies. And this is the Orient Express. And the lovely Carol Gardner sent this to me. Thank you, Carol. I love it. It is, it has a wonderful magnet closure. And I'll show it to you upside down because of the mirror. So these are the colors, and I love it. And Blue, you doing, Blue? You can't see Blue. You can't see him, but he's right here. Blue, are you sitting on my lipstick? I'm wearing this crazy lipstick. I love it though, but okay, this is what I'm wearing. Okay. Have you all seen this video? The Kiko Milano video? Y'all, that was just incredible. I have to tell you all about that. I do want to see what people are saying. If I miss posting anyone's channel, let me know, T says. Thank you so much, T. And Carol says you're welcome. Thank you. And yes, thank you, T. Thank you, and you're welcome. Oh, break my computer. Y'all, this is, if you haven't seen my video that I posted, I think I posted it last Saturday because I could post it on June 1st. I was in this secret thing where he's sitting on everything. You're sitting on everything, love. I can't find anything. Maybe I moved it. I keep saying this, but Trend Mood. I don't remember how this all first happened, but they asked, I think they had it in their stories. Trend Mood there's Trend Mood and there's Trend Mood 1 on Instagram. Follow both of them. And they asked if anybody wanted to, I don't remember what they said, show new products or something like that. So I said, yes. Erlena's saying, sending prayers for everybody. Good luck with surgery, Melissa. Oh, Melissa, are you having surgery too? I missed that. I always watch, tomorrow. All of your comments will be under the video. And I always watch to make sure that I see what everybody said. So I'll be I pray for everybody. Hey, Kitty Drager, good to see you. Kitty's up in Canada. It's nice to see you. But this, I was telling people, we were talking about, there's a lot of people that need prayer. So I'm just a praying person all the time. Hey, Mary Lou, good to see you. I just, asking y'all, if you are a praying person, or, put good vibes out there for those. Several people in here, I think, are having surgery, if I saw that correctly. So keep them in your prayers, please. And let us know how you're doing. So if you, anyway, I was just trying to tell you all this because it's a really big deal for me. It's a really big deal. They chose, I think, 20 people. I didn't know they chose me, and I knew they were not just choosing me, but I didn't know if they chose 2,000 people, 200 people, 2 people. I didn't know, but they chose, I think there's 17 people that did videos. So I think they probably chose like 20 or 25 people. And you know how that goes. Somebody gets sick or falls out at the last minute. So there were 17 of us. And my video is awful, y'all. It's awful. It's me. So you guys will like my video probably because okay, Blue, sit down. You guys know me. So you'll like my video. And I'm really excited, and I make a lot of flubs, but they sent me 6 of these limited edition color lippies, and I have this on. So you put this on, and actually you can just put this on, and it doesn't transfer anywhere, like on your drink. It doesn't get anywhere. There on my, it doesn't get anywhere. You can put this on if you want shine, but you don't have to even put that on. This is the part, it gets dry. So it's really cool. But this makes it feel more comfortable to me, the clear edge. Anyway, I'm missing what everybody's saying. Erlene is saying, I have a question for everyone that has a channel. Is everyone having a problem with their comments back to the subscribers staying on their channel? Yes, Erlene. Now, I had trouble. Hey, Mari Cho just came in. I was having trouble with that, Erlene, a couple weeks ago. I was commenting, and they were all going away because I was looking back, and then there was that they were commenting. I mean, I was like, I answered that. Miss Jackie Russell says, I'm back. The weather finally broke for a bit. Oh, I saw your video. You're telling us about it. I started to watch your Temu video, Jackie, but then I had to do this. So I'll watch the rest of it later. It might've been in the beginning of that. You told us about your weather, that you're going to have a couple of days off of the weather. We've been having all kinds of crazy storms, except that they keep passing us. Thank God. But Jessie Miller had tornadoes by her house, and she never has tornadoes by her house. It's been a freaky, freaky spring with weather. So we'll pray for those that are having surgery, and we'll pray for everybody's health and pray for weather as well. So this is my video is just awful compared to the other people's videos because they're young people and they know how to film or record. Anyway, so I told them that I'm sorry if I embarrassed them. And they told me they love my video and that was raw. I think that's the way they put it. So I'll have to tell you, I'll have to read what they said to me. So, but yes, Terry is saying that she's heard that also, Erlene. I have been having trouble from time to time. I noticed it again last night that some of my comments were gone. It's terrible. I'm sorry that has happened. Because I caught up while I was in Chicago, and then it's gone. Then it's gone. The comments. It's like, that's terrible. Because I want people to know that I really listen to them. So I do want to tell you this, and I know we're talking about horrible stuff right now, tornadoes and stuff. I'll get right back to that. But Trend Moon said to me, you did amazing, love. Look at how they talk to me. How sweet. We actually appreciate how organic it is, and whatever works for you works for us. We appreciate the time you took to review the product. Beauty lovers are all ages, and we love you. Thank you for everything. To share that with you because I'm just proud that they picked me, and I just am loving some of these. Some of these, there's a couple that are really dark that I tried on that are too dark. This is almost too dark for me. But anyway, let me see what people are saying. If you are just coming in, then you need to know that I accidentally hit something that you can only comment once a minute. I do apologize because I know we all love to gab. So I'm sorry. Jessie had 5 tornadoes in Maryland on Wednesday night. Thankfully, none super close to her, but not normal for Maryland. So yes, that's how the weather's been. Blue, your fur. God bless us. Valerie said that I came across as real. I'm not drawn to overproduced videos. See, thank you, Valerie. That's what, I am just me. I am not a person that ever set out to be a film star. You know what I mean? And I think most of the channels that I know, we're all just real people. We're all just good friends and real people. And thank you, Valerie, for saying that. If you looked on Instagram at some of the other ones, they're first of all, their lighting. I use a ring light. I don't know what they're using, but it's like looks like natural light. Maybe it is natural light, but they're young and pretty. They don't have any lines on them. So I mean, these, I can show you without my ring light on what I look like. This is what I look like without the ring light on. Although my computer is very grainy, so you can't see my. Well, yeah, I can see my dark circles. They're there. Okay, they're there. Anyway, I put the ring light back on so you don't have to suffer. But yeah, I'm missing. Carol was saying something. There was a really bad tornadoes in Michigan and Ohio. And yes, people, a lot of people have died from it. It's awful. And when you're used to tornadoes, which since I've lived here, I've gotten used to them. I've been in a tornado. It never gets easy, never. And you never can feel safe. You never can feel safe unless you have one of those shelters. Like some people have them built into their home. They can go into the basement. That's a shelter kind of a thing. Or they have these things that they can put out in your yard that you can get into. It looks like a shed, but it's like metal and it's bolted in and stuff. And some of them even go in the ground, like you go in and you go down steps and stuff. I don't have anything like that. So it's like you never feel safe. Hey, Pete, Scratch and Pete came in. Pete, bless your heart, but you can only comment once a minute. I'm so sorry. I didn't put slow mode on purpose, so I apologize, and I can't take it off. I tried to edit it at the beginning because Jesse saw what I did, and I don't even know I don't even remember doing that. Oh, you know what? I do remember looking at it. I looked at it because I'm like, what's that? I never saw it before. So I must have left it clicked or something. So I apologize, Pete. So anyway, y'all, Scratch and Pete PA has a channel. Pete is in Canada, and he is a super duper nice guy and a wonderful supporter. He supports so many channels, y'all. And go check him out. He scratches lottery tickets. And, from Canada, they're different than ours. I wonder, Pete, could I send you some? I don't have any. We don't sell lottery tickets in Alabama. But when I was in Chicago, I got a couple. And could somebody send you lottery tickets from the States? Well, I guess they could, because if you won, you could. I don't know. How do you work that out? How would you collect the money? I don't know. I don't know if you could. Can you do that out of the country? I don't know. So, but Pete, yeah, maybe you can, because Pete bought lottery tickets when he was in Italy. And how'd you work that out, Pete? You'll have to tell us, except you can't talk. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So, all right, I'm turning my chair a little bit because I'm a little off kilter. So, all right. Sweet Melissa is asking me, do any of my neighbors have tornado shelters? No. I live near, after the tornado hit my neighborhood, we've had a few, but I've only had one since I've been here. That we've had straight line winds and stuff. There's a shelter that I could walk to. It's just a couple blocks away from me, but they do not take pets. Even if they're in a carrier, they do not take pets. So, but yeah, no, the homes by me, Melissa, are most of them are don't have basements, because that's the way they used to build homes in the South. But now they do build homes with basements. Some people do have basements that are with older homes, but my home has like a crawl space, so no basement. So, Carol says, great idea, Mary. Not sure what she's saying. Lori Daniel says that my son builds those in Kentucky in his home, the basement shelters. Those are cool. They're pretty cool. But I do have a neighbor that has one of those. You got to go in her garage, and then you open it to the floor. But she's got dogs, and it's really hard to get them down there, so she doesn't go in it either. So T said she sent lotto tickets to Nora the Stock Explorer in Florida. She scratched them online and then mails them back. Oh, did she win anything, T? Oh yeah, yeah, we could definitely. I'll have to try that. Except I have to find a place to buy them. I can't buy them in Alabama. Sometimes, once in a million years, usually the beginning of the year, I do drive over the state line. The state line is about an hour, a little bit over an hour from me to into Tennessee, and I'll buy lottery tickets there. Melissa says she lives in California and she's never been in a basement. So you don't have basements there either? Oh, so she won $9 out of the $20 tickets. That's cool. See, boy, this is weird, y'all, because y'all are very slow with that crazy. I'm so sorry. Hey, Dagon Hills, good to see you. Welcome in. Now, Dagon Hills, I have made a crazy mistake. And somehow turned on that you can only comment once in 60 seconds. But I guess if you're a moderator, it doesn't affect you. So you can talk all you want. So, but everybody else is being quiet because they're forced to be quiet. I tried to fix it, but I can't. I tried editing it and it doesn't give that option anymore. I really blew it. So I'm sorry. I will say that I've just been really stressed out. I was in Chicago and then I came home last week. I got home Wednesday, had to work Thursday, Friday, and scrunch, 8 days of work into those 2 days. Well, that would be like 10 days of work. And then the weekend was really busy and then back to work. And I'm just frazzled. And it's been a horrible week for me with very sick friends. So that's what I got to say. I'm saying that I was stressed out and that's what happened. Hey, it's Cel. Good to see you. I'm Martin. Is it Cel? And she has a channel also. So how are you, Dagon Hills? It's good to see you. How's your weather? We're now, Dagon Hills, you had some high winds last time I talked to you, didn't you? So I guess it happens everywhere, y'all. Hey, now Dagon Hills is Northern California, right? Or more northern. But T, I think it's gonna affect you. Is it happening now? Or I saw on the weather that the lower part of California and into Texas, the lower part of Texas is going to have a heat wave of like 115, like they're going to break records. So I hope that it's not that bad for y'all. It was 86 by you, and then the next day was 68. Today is 83 here and only 29% humidity. It was the most stunning day, but I was at work, so I missed most of it. But it's supposed to be 77% humidity tomorrow. So that's more like it here. We don't have any rain in the forecast for a couple of days, I don't think. I'd have to look, but T said we have fog in the summer here because you have so much humidity. Same here. It's Cel saying, hey, it's Cel did that about the 60 seconds. So I'm sorry, dear, you can only comment. So she's making use of her 60s of her one time. She's saying hi to everybody. Y'all, Blue is just up here, and I'm telling you that fur. He needs to let me brush him, but he doesn't. It's windy today. It sounds like howling winds, Dagon Hill says. We get a lot of that here. When I first moved here, it was never windy. And then after the tornado in 2011, it is always windy. It's always windy. And sometimes worse than others. Like you have to hold on to your hair when you're walking out the door. Oh my goodness. My sinuses, the pollen is really high here. Really, really high. So my sinuses are a wreck. Kim's a little of a lot says we have been having many dense fog advisories in the mornings. And Carol says that the humidity is smothering her. Carol likes the air conditioning, don't you, Carol? I do too. I like air conditioning, but I don't get as hot as I used to get. I used to always be, in fact, I have a video going up tomorrow with Lume. I talk about that. But I used to just rain. It would take me 15 minutes when I go into a change of climate from being outside into the cool to just cool down. And that after menopause, that stopped. Not really. It was after 60. When I turned 60, things changed for me. I have been so cold at work that I had to talk to my boss about adjusting the thermostat a degree or two in the opposite direction of whatever I guess putting it up a little bit because we're freezing. I'm not the only one that's freezing. I had to wear a sweater at work today. I wore this to work, so I have a short sleeve on. I had to actually wear a sweater today at work because it was so freezing in there. And it's probably because the humidity was low. So, phew. But yeah, I don't like the humidity. Oh, thank you. Jesse says, don't forget the thumbs up. I do forget to ask y'all that. But yeah, if you think about it, thumbs. And also, if you think about it, make a comment on the video after the live, or just right now, come back in, because it helps the video. That's what they say. Hey, Deanna Finch, good to see you. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Come on in. Come on in. Kim says, Mary, in a good way, maybe it was good to slow down the chat. Gives you a chance to see the comments. You know, I'm still missing some though, which is a nice problem to have. So it's nice that there's a lot of people in here. I appreciate that. Hey, Simply Brenda, good evening to you. Simply Brenda is in Canada, and Simply Brenda has a channel. And Brenda has been doing some really fun Temu hauls. Like she's making June Temu month. So she's been doing some good videos. And Brenda also sells Scentsy. And she sent me a ton of Scentsy, you know, the wax cakes, and beautiful. I have the plug-in plugged in, Brenda, but this is the weekend I'm going to set up the beautiful sunflower warmer that you sent me. And I'll take maybe on my Mask Monday, I'll take a little video and put it at the end so y'all can see it. It's so pretty, y'all. But I haven't seen it lit up yet because I haven't plugged it in yet, because I got that from Brenda, and then I went to Chicago, and then since I've been home, it's been crazy. So Deanna, I'm sorry that you're sick. We've been talking about how a lot of people are having to have, we're just talking about pray for everybody because everybody needs prayer. So I have to tell you all, I am so glad I went to see my parents. I wish I lived in Chicago, but I can't afford to, and I'm very sorry. When I was younger and I moved here, I didn't think about what would happen when I got older and my parents were older. So it's just hard. Dagon Hills, are you talking about the 60-second thing? I think that if I could turn it off, it would be in my edits, but it's not. So I think if I can't turn it off, I don't think you could turn it off. You can try if you think you can. Then please, but yes, I'm so glad because it was good to see my parents. My parents are getting older, but my mom, you would never know she was old, never, because she just runs circles around everybody. And, but my dad is declining. So, hey, Vonda, good to see you. Vonda Dover just came in. Vonda has a channel. T, oh, thank you, T. You're so sweet. You don't have to do that. Thank you. Vonda has a channel, and Vonda does some Mask Mondays. She posts a lot on her community tab. Good to see you, Vonda. Just so you know, you can only comment once every minute. And I guess I told you that when it comes in because people have been telling me that. That was a mistake, so I do apologize. I'll be saying that all the time. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know why. I don't know. I'll be very careful. I'll make sure that doesn't get clicked next time. I am writing a note about it because I don't want it to happen again. Deanna says she's in Montana, so we don't get the humidity. That sounds, I don't know why. Why did I move to a place that's so humid? Because I don't like the humidity. But I would love to visit Montana someday. Anything I ever see about Montana is that it's spectacularly gorgeous. All that way up north, Minnesota, Montana, Idaho, all that is so beautiful. Someday, maybe. I'm not a big traveler. I go to Chicago and that's it. That's about all of my travels. I don't really go anywhere. But that sounds so nice. So what is going on? My cat is doing something. Camille, did you want to come say hello to everybody? I don't know where Smudge is. I haven't seen him this evening, except he did eat his food. He ate his supper, but that was it. Camille, come on over. So, yeah, I would have had to start over again, and that is so confusing for people. So, yeah, give me a thumbs up if you think of it. There's 40 people in here? Wow. See, I can't tell because y'all can't talk. I can't believe it, y'all. Can't believe it. I'm so sorry. I feel so dumb about it. And oh, well, it happens. Thank you, T. T sent kitty treats. T, are you? Okay, so are all the moderators are able to comment whenever they want, right? Carol says, keep those cat butts away. You should, when you were here, before you got in here, he kept trying to do it. It's Blue. Blue is the flasher. Blue is the flasher. But he doesn't have anything down there anymore. They got cut off, so you wouldn't see him, but you still would see his butthole. So, is that a curse word? Anyway, I don't like them showing that. It's not attractive. Deanna says, come on over. I'll show you around. We have Glacier National Park. Oh, I bet I would just love that. So beautiful. There is a tad bit of Yellowstone Park too, although I've never made it down there. Oh, really? Deanna, is there always snow on the mountains there? That's what I picture in my head, that there's always snow on Glacier National Park. Or maybe not, not on the low levels, but the high levels. Yes, Kim's a little of a lot, knows exactly how it is with cats, and she's got a lot more cats than me, but it's difficult to keep the bottoms out. So, Erlene, you're so sweet. I feel the same way about you. I missed your, Erlene does Mass Mondays, and she does Thursday, What's Up Thursday? Is that what that's called, Erlene? And I didn't get to see it last night, so I will be watching it either tonight or tomorrow. It depends, when we finish here, and I got to wind down. And I have a few videos in my lineup for tonight, and you're one of them, Erlene. So this weekend, because I didn't get to see it. So, but yeah, what's everybody doing this weekend? T says she wants to collect the colored rocks in Glacier Park lakes. You probably can't take them, T. It's probably against the law. Oh, I'm freezing up a little bit. So, but yeah, what's everybody doing this weekend? I am off this weekend. Very happy to be off this weekend. And yeah, there's some buffering going on. Lori is saying pray for everybody. Yes, definitely. I really do feel that every human being needs prayer. Some seem like they've got the world on their shoulders, and some seem like the worst down on their luck, but everybody really needs prayer. Carol says, I need to check my subscriptions. I haven't seen a notification from Arlene in forever. Oh, that happens. That's what we've talked to. Now look at that. Carol Gardner is definitely subscribed to Arlene, or at least she has been, but she might be knocked off because she hasn't gotten a notification from Arlene's channel. So that's why we stress in the collabs to make sure that you, just check every now and again, check your subscriptions, especially if you have entered a giveaway in a collab. So at the moment, I have my treasure trove giveaway is going on, and I have my I Won So You Can Win. I won from Miss J. So you have to be subscribed to both of us. So make sure you are, and comment on that channel. On that video, if you want to win that giveaway. And my treasure trove is always going on. And I believe I do have a hidden treasure giveaway going on somewhere. And I've got a couple of things coming up. Next weekend, I have a collab. And I've got 3 collabs coming up in like 2 weeks apart, I think. So I am doing, I was the host of a Temu collab for the spring, and we're doing one for the summer. So Jessie Miller Unboxings and More is in that. Carol Gardner is in that. Miss Jackie Russell is in that. And I think that might be it for who's in here right now. Dagan Hill says he completely believes in prayer, but never underestimate the power of a few kind words spoken. Very, very true, Dagon Hills. Very true. You know, uh, like I said earlier, I don't know if you were if who was in here earlier when I said it, but Trend Mood picking me to show the lipsticks from Kiko Milano. You know, Kiko Milano is a big giant Italian makeup company, and them picking me. I wasn't the only one they picked, but out of all the young people they picked one old chick, and it was me. At least that I can tell by the ones that I saw. And the way they've talked to me has just made me feel so good. They just told me that I did a great job, and all, you know, they just kind words mean so much. So I know a lot of people just will complain. We've talked about this before. You go into a store and they don't have what you want and you scream and yell at them. I know I don't do that. I think it's awful when people do that, you know, and we can go on and on about that. But, you know, I try to, especially if someone's, if I can tell they're having a horrible day, I try to say something very nice to them, like at the register, you know, or if I'm in a drive-through, I, you know, try to say something nice. Like a lot of time, you know, when they're handing you out the money, a lot of the girls at the drive-throughs have pretty nails. So I'll tell, oh, your nails are so pretty. And you can just see them light up because everybody's been so, you know, here's my money. Everybody's been so rude to them. So just saying something nice, it's nice, you know, so anyway, Triplet Girl, are you coming from New Mexico? Is that what you're saying? Oh, Triplet Girl is Patty. Patty, are you in New Mexico? Is that what you're telling me? You're visiting. Are you visiting sisters? A sister? See, I'm way behind. Dagon Hills, I'm the old chick. I'm the old chick. It's so good to see you, Patty. Welcome. Well, thank you, Patty. Says I'm perfect for showing off the lippies. But you know, Laura the Bargain Hunter, she's a lippy person. You know, also who's a lippy person, but she hasn't done any in a while, is Carol Gardner. She loves lippies. We like different kinds. Carol would have loved these because she likes this kind. And I'm more of a bullet. I like the bullet ones the best. And Carol doesn't. So Carol and I are opposite on what we love. Deanna says yes and call them by name at the same time, Mary Catherine. Yes, if they have a name tag on, sure, say their name. How they like that you took the time to say, hey, Michelle. Michelle S came in. Hi, Mary. Hi, chat. Sorry, I'm very late. Michelle, in case you haven't noticed, you'll only be able to comment every 60 seconds. My mistake. So sorry. So if you've got a lot to say, type it all in and get ready to hit the send button. So, that experienced or mature. What sounds better, Dagon Hills? Yes, I'm a mature woman. I should say that instead of old, right? Hey, Carolyn Parker, if you came in earlier, I didn't see you. I'm sorry. Happy to hear. What am I missing? I'm missing so much already. Carol Gardner is doing well. Now, Carol Gardner used to be called Carolyn Gardner. So then there's Carolyn Parker, who's a subscriber. So it's good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Itself says that her brother likes to compliment at least 3 people when he's out. That's so nice. That's it. Hey, that's a good goal. Itself is to just say, today I'm going to compliment 3 people and make it a habit. Isn't that a cool thing to do? I like that. I like that of your brother. Tell him I said that was really cool. So yeah. And Valerie's also agreeing. That's really sweet of your brother to do that. Because, you know, sometimes it's hard to find 3 people to compliment. I'm just joking, but you know, a lot of people these days are very angry and very upset about their jobs and they don't want to be working and all that. So, yeah, especially when I see somebody having a bad day or something, or, you know, the person in front of me is being rude. You know, I like to say something nice to lift them up. So, and it really does help. Dagon Hill says, I did that. And the worker said, how do you know my name? Just that was a mind reader. You know, that's funny. Because when I'm at the veterinary clinic, I wear a name tag. And sometimes people say my name and I've never seen them before. I know a lot of the customers there because I've been there a long time. But there's some that they don't know. And I'm like, how do you know? Oh, my name tag, so it takes you a minute sometimes. Yes, Laura the Bargain Hunter loves Lippies too. But all right. Oh, okay. Whoops. What, Carol? Where are you getting those cute things to send? Valerie B says she likes to tell the Walmart cashiers they're doing a great job. Most of them are, and everybody needs encouragement. Yes, Valerie, exactly. I absolutely refuse to use the self-checking, except not this time. I didn't, but the last time I was in Chicago, my mom needed something from Walmart, so we went. And at her Walmart, there were no people working. They were all self-checkout. You had to do it yourself. There was a lady there that would direct you, like she was over like all of the scanners, and if you had any trouble, she'd come help you. But you had to do it yourself. See, that took away everybody's jobs. I don't like that. Terry says, nice to be nice. It goes a long way. Yes, it does, Terry, especially if they may be having a bad day. Exactly. Just those few little words, like Dagan Hill said, just those few little words can change somebody's day. Dagan Hill says there are videos of younger women that get all offended if a man says anything to them. That's all the stuff that's talked about now, Dagan Hills. Thank God, I'm happy that I'm older. I mean, yes, when you're walking down the street and guys catcall at you, that is not nice. I don't like that. But a man, like, how does a man hit on you anymore? Because it's politically incorrect. It's crazy. Deanna says, what I've started doing when I start to have a bad day, I start thanking God for everything I see. I have thanked him for the oddest things like street signs, and I don't know what else. Yes, Deanna, yes. That's why I tell you all, count your blessings, count your blessings. Because if you count your blessings, your day will get better. It really will. You could have the most miserable day, but if you say, thank you for my water, thank you for all my friends. Look at all these friends I have. There's 27 people in here right now. There were 40. Where'd y'all go? But we have technology. I get to talk to Terry. She's in England. I get to talk to Pete and Brenda. They're in Canada. Earlier, where did Kitty go? She's in Canada too. She might have had to leave, but sometimes people will come in and say hey and then have to leave. Brenda, simply Brenda. Once a week, I do pay it forward as I go through a drive-through. Oh, that's so nice, Brenda. I will pay for 3 people that are behind me once a week. Wow, Brenda, that's wonderful. That is a great way to make someone's day. Yes, it is. I fully believe in paying it forward. Brenda, you are a sweetheart. I've had that happen to me before, where I've been in line and someone paid for me. And then that's when I think of it. Then I'll pay for the person behind me, but I don't think about that a lot. I don't go through drive-thrus all the time, but I'm going to try to remember that. I can't always afford to, though. That's part of the problem. If someone's behind me with a family, I wouldn't be able to do it. But I could put $5 or $10 toward their meal. I could do that. So that's a great idea, Brenda. Great idea. If you can afford it. But like I said, if you can't afford it to pay for someone's whole meal, you could give a couple dollars or something. I know sometimes what I do if I'm somewhere and there's change, like say it was $20, let's see, it was $19.32, and I give them a $20 bill. I tell them to keep the change for someone who might need it after me. I know that's not very much, but it might help someone if they need a few pennies or a nickel or a quarter. You know how somebody says, oh, I've got a quarter, but then they go looking in their purse and they can't find it. So that is really nice, Brenda. You're a sweetheart. Brenda is a sweetheart. Y'all need to check out her channel if if you haven't checked her out her channel yet. You'll see that she's a real sweetheart. So Dagan Hill says that if you say something like nice nails, you're a misogynist pig who will have a TikTok made about you. Yeah, that's the truth, Dagan Hills. I mean, I don't know how these young people are going to get through their lives with all this. I mean, everything we do is recorded. I'm not at my house, but everything that people do, it's a little scary and crazy. So a little scary. Pete says it's very nice, Brenda, and it is. Michelle says, I saw someone on Facebook post today Instead of saying, I have to mow the lawn, instead saying, I get to mow the lawn. Yes. And be thankful that you have a home. Exactly, Michelle. Turn everything around and you'll be, honestly, you may not believe this, but years and years and years ago, I was a pessimistic person, very pessimistic. I hated everything. I hated doing anything. I hate this. I hate that. That's all I would do and say. And I couldn't stand it. So I changed it. It's not easy. I decided to, instead of being the glass is half empty, I started to be the glass is half full. And it has made such a difference in my life. It takes a lot of work. It takes a long time. But if you can't think of anything positive, sit down, be quiet for 5 minutes with a blank book and write down, like we've been talking about. I live in a nice place, whether you own it or not. I have a place to live. I have food on the table. I mean, even if it's simple things like that, I have a phone. I have a cell phone. I can call people. Those kinds of things. I'm able to get on YouTube. So I have Wi-Fi or whatever it has to get on YouTube. So Carolyn Parker says she's helped an elderly person counting their change to pick up a script and just pay their bill. So, Carolyn, yeah, at the veterinarian clinic that I work at, this is a long time ago, and and I'm sure this person has passed away. She was quite elderly, and she had come in to pay on her account because she had a dog that was very sickly or whatever. I don't even remember her name. I'm trying to picture her in my because I didn't know her very well, but she went to give me money, and she was partially blind. You could tell the way she was feeling through her money. And she gave me a $100 bill and said, here, I'd like to put $20 on my account. And I said, ma'am, this is $100. And so she had a money envelope from the bank, you know how those are, and her money was in there. And I showed her, because it was from the back to the front, and she thought it was opposite or something. I can't remember but she had given me the wrong money. And she thanked me. That I was worried about her. If she gave $100 somewhere else, they might have kept it and gave her change back for the 20. So I tried to help her see the order of her money so she wouldn't do that again. So Triplet Girl 2 says a friend of mine does a daily gratitude log on Instagram. That's really cool, Patty. Send me their link. I'd like to see that. Terry says this world is scary for everyone, but we are all in this together. Might as well enjoy it while we are here. Yes, Terry, that is so true. That is so true. So it is it's just, yeah, the world can be very scary these days. So I know that there's an Instagram, and I don't remember the name of it, but she says, like, at the end of the video, something like, my name is Jen, and I post something positive every day. She posts a video every day about something really, I think her name is Jen. People have sent me videos from her, and she's very inspirational. So I'm afraid that everybody's been knocked out because nobody's talking. Let's see. Michelle says she always lets people go ahead of her at Publix. If they own me too. I do that too, Michelle. When I'm at the store, I always let people go. I don't care about standing there. Wait, I like to people watch. So, but if people have, especially if I have a cartload, which I never really have a cartload because it's just me. The cats, I get their food elsewhere. I do that too, Michelle. That's funny. Michelle is a very friendly person too. I think most of y'all are, which is really nice. I'm glad we have such a good group in here. Y'all are nice people. Dagan Hill said, I'd like to think that people think of me kindly, and when they see me, they are happy and uplifted, rather than, oh no, here comes a bummer. It's always good to see you, Dagan Hills. I do appreciate you coming into the lives. It's good to see you. And Dagan Hills, did I say that already? Dagan Hills has a channel. Y'all go check him out. He does readings of like old spooky stories and different fun stuff like that. And he has shows collectibles and stuff like that. So I find his channel very interesting, and you're significant others and sons may like his channel too. If you like the collectibles, and because I don't collect, he says monster stuff is what he collects, right? Dagon Hills. Am I saying? I'm probably saying it wrong, but if you like scary, you're going to like his channel because he is a wonderful reader of stories. Hey, Camille, come on up and say hey. And he also, besides just reading the stories, he puts up all these fabulous pictures that he goes searching for just the right pictures to tell the story with. You do a great job, Dagon Hills. I love yours. I love your videos. Hey, Jill Turnbull just came in. I just joined. I'm very late. I had chores, had to mow. That we were just talking about that. Jill, you're in Virginia. Virginia, how's your weather there? Have you been getting, well, Camille, I thought you were coming up. She left. Anyway, it's very much summer here. Is it summer everywhere now? I suppose way up north, it's still a little cool. I saw Christine, Life with Christine. She was in here earlier. I'm not sure if she's still here, but she went for a walk the other day on her channel, and she had a sweater on, a hoodie or something. So, but that's what am I? Okay. You're sharing the link here, Triplet Girl. I always say your name wrong, Patty. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I thought you'd send it to me on Instagram, but that's cool. I will try to find her. So, T says that Dagon has a lovely voice. Yes, he does. Dagon has a wonderful, you should be an announcer or something, Dagon, or do commercials. You're in California. Well, he's retired, but maybe you would have fun. That would be a second life for you, Dagon Hills, is to go be a commercial speaker. What do you call that? I can't think of what that's called. Oh my goodness. Oh, you have one coming out tonight, Dagon Hills? Some more coming. I've been doing a lot of things at once. Inspiration seems to come to me in bunches. You know, Dagon Hills, that's funny that you say that, because that's, I write poetry when I am inspired. And then I write 10,000 things. And then I don't write for years. So mostly I write when I'm depressed, really bad depressed, like, you know, angst over a love or something. That's when I write my poetry usually. Carolyn Parker says it's summer here in Massachusetts. Oh, definitely too soon for Massachusetts, Carolyn. Definitely too soon. Do you think you'll still get some cold or cooler weather and then it'll go back to summer? Brenda says it's so hot and humid. Really, up in Canada? I'm in southwestern Ontario, Canada. So we're getting summertime weather and rain lately. Is this early for you, Brenda? See, for me, it's normal. It's normal to be summertime now. Hey, Sylvia. Sylvia Jackson came on in. Good to see you. Kim's a little of a lot says, I have many cans of cat food too. I've learned to buy them by the slat. That's what I do. Well, I get them. Katie's Corner of the World told me about Amazon does the auto delivery. So that's how I get their canned cat food. They're very picky, and they have to have Fancy Feast pate, all they'll eat. And then they have to eat, their dry food that they eat is prescription. So I have to get that through the vet. I get that. Very summer here, almost stepped on a snake, Valerie. But I saw it in time. Didn't know I could stop so fast. It was just a harmless gray rat snake. I'm sorry, Valerie, but any snake is not okay with me. Where are you, Valerie? Are you in New Mexico with Patty right now? Are you all visiting sisters? If Patty answered me earlier, I didn't see it. What am I seeing? Okay. Now Terry's Inspirational World, she lived in Canada for a while, so she probably knows the weather up there too. I will, and I don't mind having my name mixed up. Too many kids for my mom to get us all right. Same here, Triplet Girl too, Patty. Oh, Deanna says it's only just started to get hot here in Montana. We had a fairly mild winter. Really, I always would think you'd have a really snowy feet of snow winter in Montana. That's what I picture up there. Melissa, are you leaving? Oh, okay. Bye, sweet Melissa. Good to see you. Have a good night. Be careful. I don't even know what time it is. Um, Dagon Hill says he'd prefer a snake to a rat anytime. Ooh, I don't want either. Um, oh my goodness. Yes and no, Mary. Anytime here it can be summer, but then again, snow can always come. One never knows. We can get 4 seasons a day. Rolling your eyes, Brenda says. Oh my goodness. Terry was born and raised in Ontario, Canada, only in England for 17 years. Um, and but Terry sounds like she's from England. You do, Terry. Your accent is like you're from England. Jill says, I enjoyed hearing about your recent visit to Chicago. What is your day job and do you do office work? I've always wondered. Jill, I am an accounting manager, and that's my full-time job. And then occasionally on a Saturday, used to be 5 out of 6 Saturdays, I would work at a veterinary clinic and doing reception work. I've been there. I've been both places a long time. I've been at the accounting job for 20 years and at the veterinary clinic for 22 years, I think it is. So, and then I've done other things. Well, yeah, that's it. That's it. But I would like to, I stay at the vet for a few reasons because they won't let me quit and because I like the discount for my cats. So I've told them a few times I'm quitting. I'm giving my notice I'm quitting and they're like, you can't. They say to me that I can't quit. So I won't. I just work like once a month or less on a Saturday. So, and it's just a half a day. So Erlene says the weather in upstate New York has been crazy. Yeah. Erlene had like snow. She had a bunch of snow this year. And what's it like now, Erlene? Is it spring or is it summer? Dagan Hill says, when did you start working when you were 12? I did start working when I was 12, Dagan Hills. I started babysitting. And I think when I was 14, I worked over the summer at a bakery. It was like a commercial bakery. And my mom worked there. So I worked there over the summer. That was a lot of fun. And they would make baked goods and then we would package them. Like I would do a lot of the packaging for, they would be sent out to the grocery stores. It was really good bakery stuff. And I've been working ever since then, really. So I've always had a babysat. And then I would always, when I was in high school, I had a job after work and stuff after school. So I've worked a lot. So you worked, what are you saying? I almost made 30. You worked only 30 years and you're retired? Good for you. I don't know if I'll ever be able to retire. I'm not kidding. I'm 62. I could retire, but you can't retire without, I can't retire without health insurance. And you don't get Medicare until you're 65, right? I think that, I don't know if I don't know. If I look at Social Security's website, I can retire at 67 and a half for like fully. That's like my full retirements. But if I wait till I'm 71 and a half, I think it is, I would get more money. So if I feel good, I'll work. I like to work. Honestly, I really like to work because I get into trouble if I'm at home all the time. I just, have depression. Valerie, I hardly work there, so I don't know why they won't let me quit, but that's what they say to me. But it's like a big family. That's why, because we love each other. So, and I do need it. I do need the discount because I always get the cats that need, that have trouble. So, my dog was very healthy, mostly, but he had troubles too, but, my cat Smudge, since he was young, 1 or 2, he's had some like crystals in his urine, so he has to have special food. And Blue's pretty healthy. Blue's fat though. He's a big boy. He's big and he's heavy. And then the lovely Camille, she can't go to the vet because they can't handle her because she's so bad there. So I don't know what's going to happen if she's ever sick. We got to put her, they do have a straitjacket that I'd have to put her in the straitjacket or something for them to tend to her, because I don't know why. She was so good at first and then she got bad. So anyway, I'm missing what everybody's saying. Please tell me that, but Terry's saying that, yes, people tell me that, but then I talk to my Canadian friends and it's like it went away. I know, people tell me that too, Terry. Like when I go to Chicago, people say I have a Southern accent. I don't have any Southern accent. I don't think so. Dagan Hills, you're the sweetest thing. Dagan Hills is a flirt and a sweetheart, and that's why we love you. Stay here with us, Dagan Hills. We love you. He says that because he thinks I'm in my 30s. Oh, you're so sweet. I would compliment you more, but I don't want to end up as a TikTok subject. Oh my goodness. Jill says she's 60 and 67 is my retirement age. Same with, well, Jill, I'm 62. So I have to wait, but you can retire at 62 if you want to, Jill. You just won't get any benefits. You won't get much, and then you won't get your insurance, your health insurance. Patty says she just retired, but I plan to sub at a school during the year. I have a couple of cousins that retired early, but they have pensions and stuff like that. Or they, one of my cousins does that. She subs at a school just, to keep busy. Michelle says, I sure missed my vet discount when I lived in Georgia. They never charged me an office visit fee, and everything else was a cost. Same with me. No emergency fee. Yeah, they don't charge for, in fact, they tell us to bring them in for their exam. They don't charge for that, which is so nice. And then we get discounts on, like blood work and stuff. So, yeah, you might as well go for it if you can. If you can do it, like Dagan Hills did. He hit the right age and he was able to do it. So, yay. I think it's great if you can retire. I would love to be retired because if I was retired, there's so much that I would do. I want to, visit people. I love to cook and I love to bake. And I would love to I don't really do much of that because I'm so busy, but I would love to bake things and take them to your house. I'd bring them to you. It's not like that. If I could do it, if I had the time to do it. So, but yeah, that's same. Ellen says the same thing. She could retire also, but she has to wait because of health insurance. So yeah, we're all getting older. Hey y'all, it's getting late. I didn't realize it was after 8. I'm having so much fun. I'm so sorry that I knocked people into the 60-second thing. I apologize. It won't happen again. I do know what I did. So that's good that I know what I did, because when I was getting on, I looked at that and said something about 60 seconds. I'm like, what is that? And I clicked on it. So I clicked on it to read about it. And then I must have activated it, I guess. So, thank you. Yeah, I did have a good time in Chicago, and I appreciate that y'all. Steffi says that she likes hearing my Chicago accent, but yeah, I don't know. I hate my voice. In my head, it sounds good, but when I listen back, I don't like it. So I used to think, why do people even talk to me? Because my voice is so awful. See, I start to lose my voice when I'm on too long. So, Dagan Hill says they're going to reduce pay in 2030. See, that's what I wonder if I'm going to make it to retirement. They used to say that right when I could retire, that's when they'd be out of money. So I'll be living in a dumpster somewhere. So that's what Dagan Hill says. He'll rent out of his house and live in the driveway. Yeah, that'll be me too. I'll get me a nice dumpster to live in. So anyway, but yeah, if you have family, and you're able to see your family, y'all, because it's really hard not to see my family. So, it's really hard. Terry says, I'm definitely from Chicago. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny how things are, but yes, y'all count your blessings and, just, be kind to each other if you can, hopefully you can. I saw this video the other day. Things come up on Facebook, this crazy video, and this guy he got his car screaming and yelling at these two kids on a motorcycle, and the motorcycle was recording, and the guy pushed them and made one of them fall off. And so other people came around to help, and they got him on the ground, and he was laying on the ground, and he's like, why are y'all doing this? Let's just all calm down. And he calmed down because of that. It was crazy. But people just start flying off the handle for no reason. So just take a deep breath, and compliment people that you when you're out and about. So Deanna says she hates the sound of her own voice too. I think a lot of us do, I think. But remember way back in the day, this is how old I am, when the first time I recorded my voice on my answering machine, I'm like, oh my goodness, no one's going to ever leave me a message. But, and I think I even let it just be where they couldn't, where it was just the recorded message. Are you leaving Daggett Hills? Good to see you. Good night. I'm going to be ending anyway. It was good to see you, Daggett Hills. Good to see you. And thanks for coming in. And I appreciate all your conversation. Everybody, good night, everybody. I'm going to be saying good night too, y'all. The time is going by so fast. It's already 8:15 almost. So it's so good to see everybody. I apologize for my mistake. And, I talk and I kept going on. So it's so good to see everybody. I hope you all have a great weekend. I hope the weather is good this weekend for everybody. And please be safe if you have any bad weather by you. And, oh my goodness, Brenda said, oh, you've seen about 10 commercials. Oh no, Brenda. Oh no. They do put commercials on these lives, but I thought they were only going to supposed to, they ask me and I say, I don't control the commercials. I just tell them to be, there's things you can click to not give so many commercials. So I'm so sorry. 10. Oh my goodness. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for being here. It was so great to see everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful and safe weekend, and count your blessings. And y'all, it was so fun to talk to y'all. Thank you for lifting my spirits, y'all. Oh no, Arlene had a commercial too. Just one good, just one. Brenda said she had 10. Y'all, I'm sorry. Love y'all. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you so much, T. Thank you for that, whatever that's called, that cash for the cats. They'll enjoy it. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness, how do I end this? Okay. Love you.